It.
Oh,
All right, we are live now.
Happy New Year! Woo!
All right, everybody. Happy New Year's. Wherever you may be watching us from, good evening. I am here at over at Michelle's home. Michelle Verne. She's the president of the Field de Bern Democratic Club
San Fernando
in
Valley.
San Fernando Valley, and with us is also Betty Dumas, another activist, another um, one of those women that get the stuff done. So
You can't name how many organizations I'm part of.
I know that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to say, introduce you guys because you guys are involved in pretty much everything. But tonight we are coming live to you because at this late of the hour, because again it's New Year's. I hope that you are having a good time with your family, in company of your family. We wish you a very prosperous 2023, a healthy one. And what else can we tell you? Challenges are going to be there, as we know, but there's also hope because there's so many good people out there working in behalf of the communities, and that's what we want to do. And tonight we want to be able to talk a little bit about what's happening actually tomorrow, and this is why we're taking the time tonight on New Year's Day to remind you about our upcoming action that we are going to have over at the Terminal Roses Parade, which is held tomorrow instead of the first. This is once in a while. Usually when the New Year's falls on a Sunday, they move the parade on Monday because it's as a tradition. They want to give respect to the people that go to church so they could go to church, and this is why the real reason why they move it to Mondays. But having said that, I want to give an opportunity to Michelle and to Betty to welcome the audience and to say hello to you guys. Michelle.
Hey, everybody. Please come out tomorrow. We have a lot of exciting stuff going on, music and really good music and signs and
Yeah,
flags.
we're gonna discuss all that,
Yeah.
but tell them a little bit about your New Year's. Talk to us. It's New Year's, and we wanna just greet the people and just being happy to be
Yeah,
here.
Happy New Year. Looking forward to next year. There's a lot of new and exciting stuff happening.
Yeah,
And what can I say?
we're gonna be talking. Yeah, we're gonna be
Yeah.
talking in a minute about the beautiful things that you guys are doing here at your home. In preparation for the Rose Parade. But that's in a minute. I just wanted you guys to say hello. Betty, do you want to go ahead and greet the audience?
Sure, yeah. Happy New Year, everybody.
I think your volume is down.
Yeah, you can't. Can you hear me from there?
No.
Okay, I
go
wanted to. I didn't. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, she's
No,
muted.
I am muted, but I can.
Unmute yourself.
I am trying to mute myself.
Okay. Let me see what we can do here.
You can't hear me through there?
Let me see if we could hear you. Hold on, for we're having a little technical
What
difficulty.
happened? I muted myself because I didn't want.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, I muted myself. Yeah, unmute me, sir. I hope I don't get it. I don't get an echo. No, I'm not touching anything.
No, I don't know why
Oh,
it's
here
not.
we go. I got it.
I got it. Never mind. See, that's what I'm saying.
You just have to turn
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, we got it figured
got
out. We got it figured out. Sorry for the echo, the reverb. Hey, happy New Year, everybody. I'm really happy to be here. We're gonna kick off the new year, as we always do with our social justice actions. New Year has been really busy, because we've been building all of the art for tomorrow. We have these really cool house props, and our banner is like really magnificent. We have all these really cool coordinated signage with these keys and this house that looks really great. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's action. Um, I've been working with Housing as a Human Right in their policy advocacy and organizing. Um, uh, um, organization, nonprofit organization, for the last few months, and this is really I feel a really good way for me to start the year personally, and kick off my organizing around the issue. A lot of people know me as a Medicare for All organizer, and
Advocate, yeah.
an advocate, and I am still that, always will be that. And we have some news about that as well, because we are hoping to have a ballot initiative, possibly by 2024. That is what we're shooting for the state of California. So we're going to be that. But today, tomorrow, as we know, these are intersectional issues of housing and healthcare, as you know, especially mental health care. These are all they all intersect with each other. They all connect with each other. They all, if you don't have housing, if you don't have healthcare, these are all the issues that we're dealing with. So I'm really looking forward to it tomorrow.
Great. Go ahead and lower yours. All right. So we have a little echo here again. Yeah. So again, thank you, Betty, for those words. But there's so much information that we want to share with you. Again, our theme for tomorrow is going to be affordable housing now. So we have selected that theme because it is a theme, or an issue rather, that is affecting millions of people. Not only here in California, we are experiencing high cost of rents, evictions, unhoused people in historic numbers. All this is all put together. So housing is a huge problem that is affecting millions of people, and millions more are at risk of being evicted throughout, not only here in California but other states as well. I get I get to travel a lot through my work, and I get to go to states and see, how all the issues are affecting them. And this is one of those issues that is affecting now everybody. There's states that we used to be able to go, the housing was, fairly cheap. That's not the case anymore. A lot of people are moving, let's say from California, they're going to Texas. Now they're creating a huge problem over there because the investors are gentrifying areas in those part of the cities or towns, wherever people may be moving to. And it's also increasing the cost of rent. So it is a mess all over the United States with housing. And this is why we chose to do a theme parade behind affordable housing. So our color is going to be red. We're asking people to come and wear red. We're going to be giving everybody a red beanie, right? We're going to have T-shirts.
Mhm.
Can we show them some of the signs that we have?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have a couple of signs here.
Did I put some behind you
Yes.
on
Oh,
the seat? I
you
put
have
some
them right
behind
here.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
yes, here. Yeah, so there are some of the signs that we're going to be carrying. Look at this. Yeah, it's beautiful, right?
Wait. Oh,
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
House, what is it?
House keys, not tents.
Yes, house keys, not tents. And look at these other signs, right? And Michelle, how are we going to be going in when we go into the parade route? We're going to be going dancing, right?
yes, for sure. Dancing to the best songs.
Some of the best songs that we
Yeah.
selected. So we have a DJ. We have some props like Betty was saying. So we're going to be wearing red, and there's red flags that we also have. So we're going to get a lot of attention when we go in there. We go dancing. We're going to be, making some formations and stuff. So it's all a strategic plan so that we can get the attention of the people. It's all visuals, and that's what we have the most over there. So all these are the part of the props that we're going to use to be able to get attention over at the Rose Parade. That parade is attended by close to 1 million people. And this is why it's very important for us to take advantage of that particular event, because it is not only watched here in California, but this is a nationwide, worldwide. People watch this event. Millions of people watch through television, but we are targeting, most important, we are targeting people with their cameras, people being able to take pictures and send it through social media. And this is how the word spread out. In the past, we have held events that highlighted some of the most important issues of the time. Like last year, we did climate change. The year before, we're not able to do anything because COVID, but we still held a press conference in front of the headquarters, and we spoke about healthcare. We have held a healthcare march. We have held Bernie Sanders. We did Bernie Sanders. People didn't know about Bernie Sanders, and we did a Feel the Burn march where for the first time, a lot of people got to see that name of Bernie Sanders, and they were Googling that name. And all of a sudden in the evening news, it was all over the news. And so we elevated the name of Bernie Sanders. We have done the Dakota Pipeline. We have done marches against the banks. We did the Occupy movement where we created a giant octopus out of bags. There's been so many issues that we have raised through this platform, through this event, that brings national attention. And tomorrow we want to do the same thing. We are contacting some of the members of the media, let them know that we're going to be there. Usually they come and speak to us and they want to know why we're marching. And we're going to let them know that this is the issue that they all care about. And that the rent is too damn high. It's just too damn high. People cannot afford their rents. Right?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I agree. What are the statistics are like 60%, well, I think it's higher now, 64 something percent are living paycheck to paycheck. And a lot of people are spending about 50 to 60% of their paycheck on rent.
Or more.
Yeah.
Or more. Yeah.
And they're really supposed to be what, 30%? That's what it's supposed to be.
Right. And most of the people can only, pay their rent, and then they're left with nothing else in their checks. They pretty much if they if they have some kind of a health issue that it requires for them to buy medicine, they cannot afford it. People cannot afford the food. We know the high cost of food, how bad it is. On top of that, transportation, clothing, utilities
have risen
high. All those things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's insanity. And again, the rent is too damn high, where people cannot afford to have their own apartment. In many cases, we have families, 2-3 families living together because they cannot afford to go on their own. Children have come back to live with their parents in their 30s and they're 40 years old because they cannot afford their own rent. I don't have to tell you, because all of you guys know, or you may know somebody that is facing difficult times. I know that it's not easy for a lot of people. And this is why we decided that we want to march. We want to raise this issue. We want to remind the people that there are people that are out there that are watching, fighting for them. And we need to join those forces. We cannot be spectators, people. We got to participate. We got to get involved. And this is why we're doing it, to encourage, to inspire people to participate. And this sends also a message to the political people. And mind you, we are putting demands. When we talk to the media, we are demanding that our elected officials, stop talking, stop declaring emergencies with no action. We want declarations followed with actions. That's what is more important.
If I could add something
yes.
to that. So many people don't think or are led to believe that nonviolent action doesn't do anything. That's not the case. Nonviolent action is the only thing that's ever changed anything in all parts of the world. If we do not do it, then, nothing will ever change. So, and the more people stand up, the more power we have. So we need everyone to come out and join us and not be discouraged by the system, because they'll do everything to discourage you, not to stand up and fight back for yourself.
Right. There is power in numbers. When people see the amount of people coming out on march for this issue is so important, so critical, because, like I say, I think that mostly everybody nowadays are having to deal with high cost of rent. and people are not happy about it. And I understand this is a place where it's a parade and people go to distract themselves, to entertain themselves. But we come in a way that is subtle. We're coming out there dancing. We're picking up very songs that most of the people know about, and we create this atmosphere of understanding where people are at, and we want to make sure that we touch their lives through our singing, through our dancing, through our art, and connect with them. And I have been there, like, for the past 10 years. And I tell you, I have seen people literally come out of their seats and start marching with us.
Because it's
You know what
love.
I mean?
The most
Right.
important thing is love.
And they see it.
I'm going over there because I can't see anything.
Sorry. Uh-oh. Sorry,
No,
Betty.
then we can hear you. We can hear you.
I know. Can you hear me? Okay, because I'm feeling like I can't.
Yeah.
We are actually in the same room. Okay, if you guys didn't know that. And we have like a reverb going every time we do it. But yeah, I mean, we actually have people come out of the bleachers or come out from where they've been, keeping their spot along Colorado Boulevard and join us, which is always really heartening to see, and really great to get bring people along as we move down the parade route. But right now, people don't believe this, but even in California, as rich as this state might be, we have people living at 20 million people living in poverty, or poverty levels for the cost of living here in California. And, people don't believe it because we're very rich, and, you see things, people see things on the media and they think that everything is so wonderful here. And so everybody, can afford to live and, afford to do all the things that they want to do. But the fact is that 20 million people in California live at poverty levels for the living, for how is the cost of living here in our state. And even the Poor People's Campaign is going to be addressing that here in California as well, trying to work on the third reconstruction, try to get our representatives to sign on to Barbara Lee's resolution on poverty. And so, the thing is that the rent is just too damn high. We have people now, real estate is no longer housing, building for people to live residentially in their housing. It's built for investment. And we can't have market rate. We have to have affordable housing. We have to build affordable housing. Market rate is not going to help our situation and get us out of this housing crisis. The thing is that, you might want to talk about YIMBYs. People believe, oh, YIMBY, oh, yes, in my backyard, right? Well, it's a good thing. It's a great thing. But the fact is, a lot of people within that YIMBY movement, they believe in just building across the board. And that will create a trickle down situation. Well, we know what trickle down happens with Reaganomics, right? Nothing even ever trickles down to you, okay? And who wants to be trickled down on, okay? Nobody wants to be trickled down on, okay? We want to have affordable housing for everyone. Just because they want to build more at market rate, and they're thinking, oh, well, then the market rate will come down. How long is that going to take? And is that really going to happen? No, because we really have people building just as investments to give to their stockholders and to make that profit. And they don't even put it back they're just putting it into the stockholders' pockets. It's just this whole emperor's clothing type situation. And what happens is that the emperor has no clothes, but none of us have a house to live in. And we have 60, I believe, over about close to 65,000 people in LA County, unhoused, and in downtown Los Angeles, over 42,000 people. That is a shame of our state, our city, and our country. We are the richest country, the richest state, and really wealthy city. So we need to get this done.
With plenty of houses and people that aren't living in them.
I mean, we need to build, there's no question about it, but we need to build affordable.
Right.
Okay. And we need to use our resources that we have. We need to say, listen, there's like all these buildings that are now going vacant that are actually commercial buildings, because as we know with COVID, a lot of people don't want to go back to work. Okay, they found out that they could work from home and not have to travel. Okay, so now you have these buildings that their leases are coming up, nobody's renewing them. So why don't we adapt those buildings? We can do an adaptive reuse of these type of buildings and get people housed. That's what we have to do, and then we have to meet certain people that we house with the services that they need to stay housed. Okay, of course, always the housing first model. That's always number one. Okay, but the fact is that there are many people that need that support. Okay, they need the services, the support, and we need to get that together. We can't have like the county saying we're providing services and there's no connection with the city. There's a disconnect there, with the city giving housing and then nothing there for people to support. And that comes into not to babble on too long, but that comes into Medicare for All. Actually, veterans who have a single payer like system, actually really like socialized medicine in a way, they have the VA. Those veterans are highly likely to stay in their housing if they become homeless, to stay in their housing because they're able to get those services, those health services from the VA, because it's just a single payer system. They go and get their services, and their services are there for them and developed for them. So it's like it's easier for them to stay housed when they've been homeless and unhoused to get housing. So that was where Medicare for All comes. We all had a Medicare for All. Could be very preventative in keeping people in their homes, and also if people do fall into homelessness, getting them back on their feet.
So it is the utmost critical time right now for us to join forces, for us to come together. There's a lot of the housing advocates out there, and I'm going to say that it's not a lot, but there are advocates out there that have been fighting really strong in behalf of all of us. And this is why we're doing this, to support them, to support their efforts, because they are working at not only in legislature trying to push for policies that are more humane and that are more fair and just, but they're also having to deal with the unhoused. They have to deal with opposition, like the investors. They have to deal with communities that don't want affordable housing being built in their communities. So the fight that the housing advocates take on is real, and it's hard. It's not easy. And this is why events like this are so important, because it generates attention amongst the community. And that's what is needed. When the community begins to be educated, begin to understand that, I can relate to their signs. You know what I mean? Yes, we need rent control. Or I can relate to that sign. We need more houses, not tents. You see? So when people start relating to the messages that we give out during the parade route, and they see that we are just like them, people begin to open up their minds and begin to understand that all this, a lot of all the all the talking points that the other side and the investors use to push their own agenda is really not the truth. It's nothing but propaganda. So we understand that that's what it is. So our job is to also encourage the people to get involved, to participate. That we are there on the streets sacrificing our day. You know what I mean? Because it's the right thing to do. Because it is an important issue. Because we're fighting for seniors. We're fighting for your children. We're fighting for everyone that knows that the housing situation right now is unjust. And this is why we are encouraging. This is why we are here tonight, encouraging you to come and march with us, to participate, to get involved. Look, party all you want tonight. This is the good thing about having moved the date to the second, is because really we have no excuse no more. You party with your family, you did what you had to do. You dance all night if you want to, but now it's time to march.
Yeah, tomorrow. You recouped today from yesterday's partying, and tomorrow we have the advantage of you had that day rest. So the more people that come out and are with us, holding a sign or marching with us, singing with us, chanting with us, the more people see, the more people with us, and it resonates more. We have a they understand that this is an immediate thing, an emergency thing. There's so many people behind it. And for every one of us that is out there, we represent several other people. So that's what that is. So we need people to be out there. And we have lots of signs. You can bring your own if you'd like, whatever you want to write, any messages you'd like about our housing crisis. That's great. But we do have signs for you. You can basically get in your car and jump in your car and come over and hang out with us, and then walk the length of the march, and we're gonna have a lot of fun too. I really,
Yeah.
we're having a really good music. We have a DJ that's coming on the route. It's
Right.
gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
fun. You don't even feel it. It's
Yeah.
6 miles, but by the time you finish, it's like, did we just walk 6 miles?
Exactly.
You
And
know?
listen, and if your New Year's resolution is to get more exercise and maybe lose a little weight,
This is
this is it.
Get healthy.
This is the perfect time to do it, right? Yeah, but look, it's so much fun, and then you get to see people be waving at you because they connect. They are, many times they stand up, they applaud because now they're saying, "I know what you're talking about," and especially with the songs that we be playing and selecting, people get out there and start dancing with us. So we hope that you could join us tomorrow. We're asking people to come out at 7 o'clock in the morning. I know it's a little bit early, but we need to rise and shine. If we're gonna get anything done, it's because we are making those kind of sacrifices. 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30, come out. We are going to be at Singer Park, and we're gonna type that address on the messages here. Singer Park. We are in the corner of North St. John Boulevard and California Avenue. Again, North St. John Boulevard and California Avenue. The name of the park is Singer Park. Singer, Singer Park. That's where we meet. We are just literally 1 block away from where the parade starts, the Rose Parade. And what we do is we follow the last float. When the last float goes in, then we go in, and we do this as a First Amendment right, a right to be able to freedom of speech. So we go in there. We are not out there trying to harass people or yelling at people. We are out there having fun because we understand how critical it is for us to show respect for the people, but at the same time to have a good message, a message that resonates. And that's what we're doing, really. We're having a good message, and this is why we get creative. Did you have anything else?
I'm just gonna say that I believe it's South St. John.
It's north.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I know it's West Colorado Boulevard. Actually, it's West Colorado Boulevard and St. John. So if you're coming, like,
It's California Avenue.
Really?
Yeah, it's California Avenue. Colorado Boulevard, that's where the parade route
Because
goes.
this is their official mark. That's their official.
Yeah.
That's their official from the Parks Department.
Yeah, but it's
On
yeah.
the mark. Okay.
So it's
Anyhow,
California.
You get off at the exit of the 710 going, if you're coming from the 134 freeway or the 210 freeway, and you go onto the 710 south, it's you get off at California Boulevard. Well,
Mhm.
Avenue, either one, Boulevard or Avenue, get off of California. And it's right there on the corner. It's right there
Right.
on the corner.
Exactly.
And Carl's is going to drop a link into the regular comments that's going to have a form. That form has information about the event, and also you can sign up and get any contact information there.
Yes, and I stand corrected. It's South St. John. I stand corrected. South St. John Boulevard Avenue, excuse me, and California, right?
Boulevard.
Boulevard. So I had it the other way around. I had it the other way. St. John Avenue, South St. John Avenue, and West California Boulevard. Here we go. I stand corrected. No problem. You know, as long as we give you the right information,
Yeah, and
it's all good.
yeah, definitely go click that link. You know, if you could register, it has information there, but if you can register your name, would be great for us to have an idea of who's gonna be out and give us, you know, be able to give us their hands, hold some signs, and you know, and give us their voice.
I
to
know,
shout
I know.
and-
Our Michelle is gonna be dancing.
Oh,
the
Michelle's
night-
our choreographer.
That's right. She's in charge of the dancing and whatever, you know, she's got in storage
The
for us.
conga lines and everything.
Yes, so it's gonna be
I'm
exciting.
show you, this is we have. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We got some of the people still working here.
We're working.
Stephanie's over there.
Yeah.
She's like,
Victor's over
she's
here, but I don't think
she's
it was-
Yeah.
cutting out some signage for us, and then we have Victor Casas. He's in the back, actually doing the heavy lifting with the construction of some of the things that are heavy construction, wood,
Yeah.
lots of, you know, staples, nails, all that.
So I'm telling you, it's not an easy thing. People spend a lot of time putting this thing together, but it's all worth it because, you know, we're creating a space
Oh wait,
so that
Cason's here too.
all of us can
Kason?
enjoy and
Casey's
participate.
working his ass
Kason,
off.
you show yours.
Yeah.
Okay, show what you're working on.
What
Okay,
is
this
it?
is Casey's
Who's
doing
this?
it.
The houses.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So everybody's contributing. We had our brother Paul, Dr. Paul, that you know, went and got this stuff for us at the printers.
Oh, yeah, that was
You know,
great. I mean,
so there's
lots
many
of
people that work behind the scenes on events like this. So when you see us out there tomorrow, it took a lot to get that done. It wasn't easy. It's all of us coming together and participating to create an event that not only will be effective, but that all of us can be proud of, and that all of us can actually, you know, share some love to the community and show them that we care. And that's why we do it. You know, there's nothing else. There's no other reason why this is done. We do it to elevate the community, to elevate the people, to support those people that are feeling down, discouraged. You know, when people see that we are there fighting for their rents, you know, it makes them feel good that somebody actually gives a damn about them. So we want to be that person. We want you to be that person. We want you to come and participate again tomorrow. Come to Singer Park, 7:00 in the morning, 7:30. We're gonna start marching around 8:30, 8:45. So you have time to come out. But we want you to get there on time. So you could get a t-shirt, you're gonna get a beanie, you could pick a sign,
Get parking.
and also
And-
get with Michelle because she's going to teach you some of the routines that they're going to be doing.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
So we hope to see you tomorrow at Singer Park. This is a great way to be able to start your new years. You know, is by giving back, is by participating. You know, this is I tell you, I cannot be in no other place, you know, but to be doing the good work in behalf of the community. That's why we do it, you know, and year after year we have done it, and we're going to continue to do that as long as we can, as long as we have the ability to do so. But tomorrow we want you to come out and give us support, give support to these efforts. You know, it feels good when you see people coming out, Betty,
Yeah.
you know, because there's a lot of work that was done in preparation.
I'm like,
And when we see people coming out, it feels so good.
Yeah, I mean, it feels, yeah, it does. It feels great when people
I'm-
come out.
we're
and
being
they join
honest.
us. But you know, this is really, so we have that visual that you know, there are people in this world, there's people in the state, the city that actually give a crap. They care, you know, and they care to spend their time to make people visible that are invisible. Okay, that unhoused people, you know, they're invisible. People, you know, walk by them every day, and you know, step over them every day, And we want to make this issue a visible issue, a high profile, high emergency. We are in emergency situation. So the more people advocating and getting out there and advocating, the better we're going to do to have to come to the solutions that we need. So please join us.
All right, folks. So we want to give you thanks for watching tonight. You're watching Stand Up, Fight Back, where we discuss strategy analysis for the progressive movement. We're here with you every Sunday, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. We did have some change of schedule these past 2 weeks because, again, Christmas fell on a Sunday and New Year's fell today on Sunday. And the only reason why we're here today is because of the parade tomorrow. We understand you are with family, you're enjoying yourself, you're relaxing, and rightfully so. You deserve to have a little peace of mind and entertainment and joyous time. But also, we want to remind you that we need you tomorrow. We want you to participate. Come out, bring your pet, bring your dog, take him for a walk. Those are good things. We always welcome people to come out. We even have people in wheelchairs come out, believe it or not.
Yeah, we do.
We have people in wheelchairs that they feel that they want to be part of this. I mean, it draws a lot of attention on the different issues because people give a damn, people care. And so we're creating this space for you so you could come and participate. If you believe that the rent is too high, that we have problems with housing, then you need to come and march with us. Any final thoughts, Michelle?
You guys said it all. And just come out.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Oh wait, think that did you drop that link, Carlos, that I put it into the private chat, but I can't do it.
Which link is that?
If
Oh,
you look in the private chat,
we're gonna have to put it on
you could put it in the comments,
the comments. Yeah,
but I can't do it because I don't have the page. It's not.
yeah, I don't have it here with me, but we'll
Okay, go to the People's Rose Parade
Facebook page.
and there's information there on on the march.
Yes. So I'm go ahead and type in the name of the park here, Singer Park. Please come out tomorrow, 7:00 in the morning. All right, everybody. Have a good evening. We love you. We appreciate you. And may you have a great, prosperous 2023 is our desire and wishes for you and your family. Take care, folks.
Bye. That was it.
Carlos. Oh my God.
Who closed it?
Carlos
That guy,
kicking the fan. Damn.
I'm still open.
Thank you, Carlos. Kason. You don't have to cut the bottom piece off. That's all right, because we did some like that too, but we changed the design. So we do have some that the bottom's cut off. But for you, you don't have to do it.
Okay.
Like you don't have it cut off now.